Hey guys, Adam Broussard here. A day in the life of an entrepreneur is what I'm going to talk about. So, what happened today? What happened this week and this month? Well, let's just focus on today. One, woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning with anxiety about all the problems that I have to face today. Fear sets in at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so when I get up at that time, I start praying to God. By the time I get out of bed, it's about 5 o'clock. I start thinking, okay, not everything is negative. There's a lot of positive. And I start with my gratitude list and my prayers. And that takes me till about 6 o'clock. I wake up my wife and kids at this point and get them all ready for school. We're out the door, or they're out the door by 7. I'm out the door by 7:45, 8 o'clock after I get ready and my son gets ready. So it takes about a 3-hour turnaround to actually get out the door and go drop my son off. A lot of prayer though, and once again, it's like there's a mind shift of what your mind is telling you in the middle of the night and what's actually happening to you in reality, which is you don't know what's happening to you in reality. You have some assumptions, you have some perceptions of things, but if you make, hey, here's my checklist and agenda for the day, let me go tackle it. And today was Thursday, so during the weekday, Monday through Friday, there is a dedicated list of things I need to get knocked out. And there's some creativity in there for sure, but the pressure of the day and the things that I'm working on, I can't be as creative as I really truly like. Those creative moments happen in the evening and on the weekends when less phone calls, less problems to overcome. And I read here recently a quote, or somebody talking like an interview or whatever from Elon Musk, his first wife or something like that. You might see that being shared around on Facebook. Where, what is it like to be Elon or to be a billionaire? And basically, at first, if you want to be a billionaire and that's what you're trying to achieve, you're not going to make it. And man, we're kind of taught, you can read that a lot. Oh man, if you think about this and you think about money and you think track all these different things. But she said, no, you gotta figure out what your purpose is and what drives you, because you're going to end up in shark infested waters. You're going to get beaten and mauled. You're going to end up on a desert island, naked, bloody, severed arm. And you got to figure out your way off of that island going back in that shark-infested water. That's business. So, I saw that and just kind of chuckled. I've heard that early on in my career that, hey, I had to go through all this stuff, to just turn around and go back, just to get an opportunity to go live on that little island over there that it looks like things are a little bit better. Now, that's just a financial island. That's not necessarily the reality inside your character. But back to the day today. Got a lot of big fires to put out. A lot of intense conversations. Things are not going well in a lot of different aspects of each business. That I'm the guy that's got to solve the problems and face them, or face the problems. And so when you face them and you're walking through it, sometimes, a lot of times, all the time, resolutions pop out. Sometimes it's not what you think. Sometimes it's not what you know. Sometimes it's not what you want. but there's a resolution. And so the faster that I can let go of the emotion of the problem, the easier it is for me to make a decision and move on. And right now we're on shoestring budget on everything we're doing, just because my main business of real estate has, thank you, our economy, or I guess I could blame a bunch of other things, but it boils down to just following a plan that I've been following for the last few years. In the last 8 months, it's really just pulled me tight, pulled me in just very uncomfortable predicaments and stuff like that. So instead of being emotional about the things that we have to make decisions on, just put one foot in front of the other. So that's some of the day, and then it progressed to new business, let's call it, and that is the media company we formed up. We've got a few retainers from business partners or people that I do business with that now allow us to be their creative strategy and media marketing. And it's wonderful, and I love being in that space. And so I rounded it out with a meeting for a few hours with one of these guys, hashing out a few things and talking about some business that we have together, some business that I believe he should be doing, and then ended up at church at 5:30 this afternoon, going to confession and going to church, because I need God so much. The day goes by so quickly, and while I was in Mass, I was feeling like a little beat up, because I just feel a lot of things is not going according to my plan. And so why I go to church is like, well, Adam, it's not according to your plan, it's according to God's plan, and it's His will, not yours. And so it's a good reminder. But as I'm sitting in there, I get a message from one of the guys that said that at our hardware cookware store, we cook on the first Saturday to showcase cooking and to invite people over and just have a good old time as some coonasses. And there was a guy that came in, was selling this seasoning, and my guy was, my manager was smart enough on his feet there and quick enough to say, well, hey man, you want to they got a conversation talking about cooking, and he said, man, you want to cook? We got a spot open first Saturday. Yeah. He figured out he can do it, and the guy was showing him, yeah, like, I'm big on social media and stuff. The guy's got like 500,000 followers on Facebook or something like that, 400,000 or 500,000, and some TikTok followers and stuff. And it was like, whoa, this guy's from the local area, and that's gonna be really a really good day of him promoting what he's doing. Us as a media company is going to go film and talk and see what he does, learn his secrets of the trade there and apply it. We got some footage today from one of the construction sites that we're doing for one of the guys we're doing business with. And tomorrow they're starting a big project, and our drone wasn't working today. Like, we got a new drone. Yesterday it was working, today it wasn't working. I'm like, man, what are we gonna do? A couple hours went by, and we're about to like figure out, like, man, we're gonna go to Best Buy and get another one, all this kind of stuff. And we tested out one more time, and lo and behold, it worked. Boom. That helped out, but that, multiply that by 100, and that's one day of an entrepreneur. Is those problems pop up, and you can't be emotional about it. And I definitely get accused of not being emotional about the things that go on and what I do and all that kind of stuff. Um, and so that's kind of, I was backtracking back to 5:30 mass, getting that. Then I also get a call from a tenant. I don't know what he wants, but he's calling me at 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, and it's just kind of his MO. I don't hear from him during the day. 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, or Sunday. And I don't really deal with too many tenants, but it's just like, well, man, I don't know what it is. If it's a fire, he'll text me, but I'll be calling the insurance company. So nevertheless, now it's left mass, got on the phone with the store manager to figure out how did he end up getting this guy to cook. Then call Zach to kind of plan of attack of what we're gonna do and all that kind of stuff. Stop on my way, hit a couple stores for my wife that she's got some pickup items or whatnot. Now we're at 6:45, just getting home. I've probably been home after 6 every night this week. Been on the phone till 7 for sure, pretty much every night this week. Was able to shoot a few of these videos. Then when I go inside, I'm going to eat for the first time of today. So from 5 o'clock in the morning until almost 7 o'clock, I didn't eat anything. And man, the amount of work that needs to happen that is on our plate with these projects and things that we have moving and shaking and problems that we have to deal with. I rarely actually get up out of my desk unless I'm going to use the restroom a few times, a day. So that was what today looked like in the life of an entrepreneur, managing 3 businesses, watching things struggle, being on the cliff of failure in some of these circumstances, seeing failure in front of you, but then also seeing some successes unbeknownst to you. And the funny thing is about this guy going cook, when we bought the store and we started being creative about things, I was like, man, we really need to get these local Cajun cooks, because there's a bunch of them around our area, and get them to cook at the store. And all I had to do was think about it, and it's been on our agenda to do, and we just hadn't gotten there yet. And it happened by the grace of God. It happened without me having to do any work. And boy, that makes me feel really good that I didn't have to do that naturally it happened, and there was enough sense of people that are involved to take opportunities, seize it, and go after it. And so that makes me feel like things are happening and people are listening, and their energy and their encouragement is to do better, and so that's pretty exciting. So I'll be in bed by 9, sleep by 9:30. So be checking my emails all throughout, and hopefully nothing problematic will come my way this evening, and we'll wake up to swim in the shark-infested waters tomorrow. All right. God bless. Have a great day.